decided to go with 4 motor mounts instead of 3, you know, just to help offset that wristy twisty motion. And for a second I almost thought that was aluminum, and then I quickly realized after all the sparks and the flames it was definitely fucking steel. So after some real precise measurements, we just took that threaded slug and we got her over here now. So we're gonna weld that into place. I'm sure some of you are wondering, what's the old lady think of all this? She told me she doesn't even care anymore. Haven't seen her since. Key contact. I'm just gonna do a quick one of these, and then a quick one of those. Uh-oh. And we're left with a little one of those. And then one of these. I don't know why they call it a speed square when it's obviously a fucking triangle. Jesus. And you want to get this pretty accurate. You know, close only counts in hand shoes and horse grenades. Like a glove. Let's get this back inside and on the motor.
Holy fucking shit!
Okay, I know I made that look a lot easier than it actually was. And the truth is I had to pull that motor in and out of that fucking chassis about 57.5 fucking times. For a couple reasons. So I always like to do a little bit of molestigation work, a bit of analyzation, if you will. And I was never sure if this motor that I got in that chassis was the original motor or not, and I'm pretty sure it is now, and I'll tell you why. The proper way to take this motor out, or sorry, how it went in from factory, is they would have bolted that 1, 2, 3 across the front, and then those 2 across the back, and then there's an aluminum plate that gets riveted on to the front of the motor after the motor is installed, and there's no signs of scar tissue or anything like that. So I mean, if you're a collector guy and you want to do this properly, you would drill out these rivets, take off this front plate, and then you disinstall the motor, I guess is what I'm saying. I also used to think that these motors, well, the part of why I never thought this was original is because it was basically the same fucking motor from 1976 to fucking like 1994. However, there is some slight variances, and that's why the motor had to go in and out so many times. The first one being where the crankshaft comes through this aluminum plate. On the original motor, it's about 5/8 longer because this is stamped and it has little flanges that used to stick out. And you'll notice this likely in my next video where I had to cut this back down in order to make clearance for the clutch, because there's only, I don't know, less than a quarter, maybe 3/16 for the clutch to clear. And yeah, the other one will be that fucking starter ring. If you've seen on the other video too, that starter ring really fucked up that motor mount. It wouldn't straddle around it. And same with this front aluminum plate. I had to do a bit of cutting, drop in, take out, drop in, take out, trying to lose minimal material on this front cross member as possible, but also get it to seat in. So yeah, that was that, but we got her. I know what some of you are thinking. We jeopardize the structural integrity of this automobile by cutting out that cross member. No, I don't think I did. They fucking over-engineered this thing. I don't know what the hell they were expecting out of this fucking motor. I've seen a lot higher horsepower sleds with a lot less going on in the fucking belly pan than that. Holy fuck. You know, not to mention, I just made access holes. It's going to make it easier to pull this motor again if we decide to put that other motor back in it. And yeah, it makes it easier for me, it makes it easier for the next guy, it makes it easier for anybody, whoever owns this fucking sled again and needs to do an engine swap. So, that wraps up this, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully.